Hello everyone, it is Najloke and we are here for the second episode of the Solo Hunter series featuring Matilda with the Crossbow. Our loadout for this match will be a Crossbow, a Caldwell Pax, a First Aid Kit, Knife, Dynamite Stick, and Weak Vitality Shot. As you can see here, we're going to select some new perks for Matilda because we have some points to spend. The perks that we ended up with at the beginning of this match were Beastface, Frontiersman, Bolt Thrower, Determination, Fanning, and Greyhound. So here we are, we're ready to rock. Matilda is going into her next match. We'll see how it goes. So as you can see, the beginning of the match was fairly nonchalant until we get to this fine point. Yes, as you can see, I am now stuck on a wall, unable to move, unable to shoot, unable to do anything except take a couple random steps backwards and forwards. So since there's like 5 minutes of this, we will do a little bit of fast forwarding. And then we get to the point where I very nearly gave up and left the game. You can see that I opened the menu. I clicked the button, but then I click no. And then, as if by some miracle, I'm able to melee all of a sudden. So I start clicking some buttons, and lo and behold, all of a sudden I am off of the wall. I am pretty sure that the game just did not want me to give up that easily. It was around this point in time when I thought I was catching up with the game, catching up with everyone else, and that I would actually have a chance. So I'm looking around, and then this happens. The spider has already been found and is being banished. So I did the only thing that I could think of doing, and that was run towards the banishment. So the funny thing about being hit by that zombie there is the fact that I ran past so many creatures, including dogs on this run, and didn't get hit by anything except that one guy. And here we are, closing in on the main event. This is where the banishment is taking place, as you can tell by the gunshots in the area. I was really concerned going forward from this point on because I knew I was probably going up against at least a team of 2 considering how much gunfire there has been. But like a boss, I just continue forward, walking past these slugs like I own the place. We head into the basement and I catch my breath real quick. I take a look around because I'm pretty sure it's down here at this point. But doors are closed and I see nothing. So things are getting weird. I have the revolver at the ready, and I'm walking through the basement here. And we're coming up to an unused cash register. Now I don't know about you, but if I knew that was there, I would take it. Banishment or not. Luckily the banishment was right there, and I was able to find a nice place to hang out and watch it for a few minutes while it finished. That still didn't answer the key question of, where's the other team? Footsteps overhead, the screaming of the banishment. It all made for a very heart-pounding experience in this basement. they come from? How many of them would there be? Would I even have a chance to take a shot before they got me? Thankfully, my aim was slightly better than his. But we still had problems, because that was only one of them. There could still be up to 2 more upstairs. The tension is once again palpable. Who knows where they're gonna come from? I don't. There's still at least 2 of them out there, and I'm still probably outgunned. Right there is when I should have been out of this game, but luckily I was able to get my shot off first. And the partner was still out there somewhere, waiting for me. So I know when I got a good thing going, and I know when to quit. So I start calling it there, because it looks like he's a little bit further away. I take my chance to get some loot and get out. And I want to draw attention to the fact that I only have 3 rounds in my weapon right now, and I did not even notice this at the time. It'll be important. Taking one last glance at my map to make sure I know where I'm going, I storm on out of there once again, past the meathead and all of his pet slugs, like I own the place. In every match, there is some defining moments. That missed shot was one of them. Remember, reload your weapons. As we sit here trying to get the last shot on each other in some sort of weird dance of death, I get the brilliant idea to pull out my knife. I barely survived by a quarter of a bar. Can you tell that I just learned a lesson from that fight? It's time to stop tempting fate. It's time to get to the extraction point, because I'm not going to survive very much longer if I don't get there soon. May have made it to the extraction point, but there could be somebody here waiting for me. So you gotta be careful, and you can't let your guard down, especially after the match we just had. Amazingly, after everything that happened in this game, I made it out alive. After that match, we made it out with a bounty, a time bonus, 3 hunters, and Matilda gets to fight another day at level 30. And that concludes episode 2 of the Solo Hunter series. This has been Najlo, thank you for watching, and we'll catch ya next time.